Today I'm going to recap movie named After the Sunset, the story of a master thief and a stylish heist involving the legendary Napoleon diamond. The movie kicks off with Pierce Brosnan casually enjoying a Lakers game, or at least pretending to. Around him, FBI agents are posted everywhere. Meanwhile, Woody Harrelson cruises through traffic in an SUV, clutching a briefcase with a glittering diamond inside. When they hit a red light, a scruffy bum approaches to clean the windshield. Woody forks over a single dollar. Big spender. Back at the arena, a fan gets rowdy. Suddenly, Pierce vanishes from the FBI's sight. We see him slip out of the arena, casually handing an usher a VHS tape on his way. Moments later, the FBI spots his face on the Jumbotron, but they still can't find him in person. Then we cut to the stadium roof. Pierce is up there, holding a remote control. As agents abandon the SUV, Woody discovers he's stuck inside, and Pierce is now steering it remotely like the world's most expensive RC car. That bum from earlier? Turns out they weren't after tips. They were scanning the SUV. The disguise comes off, and it's Selma Hayek in full grifter glory.
I love it when you undress.
Let's do this.
She links up with Pierce, and together they corner Woody in a secluded spot. They gas the car until Woody drifts into unconsciousness, but not before he fires a shot through the vent, grazing Pierce in the shoulder.
Don't worry. Get the diamond.
She gets the diamond. And this is the second of 3 famous diamonds known as the Napoleon diamonds. 6 months later, Pierce and Selma are living it up on a stunning tropical island. Selma's basking in retirement. Pierce, though, looks like he's counting ceiling fans for entertainment. One afternoon, Pierce comes home to find Woody sitting in his living room like an uninvited Netflix recommendation. Woody lays out a brochure for a cruise ship carrying the last of the 3 legendary Napoleon diamonds, the only one Pierce hasn't allegedly stolen. He thinks the two are planning to lift the 3rd Napoleon diamond and complete the set. Pierce denies everything, and Woody walks away, unconvinced. Selma comes home, and Pierce fills her in on Woody, why he showed up and what he wants. At first, Selma suspects Pierce is already lining up another job. Old habits die hard, but Pierce convinces her he's telling the truth. Then Selma makes a troubling discovery. Woody took the bullet he fired into Pierce during the robbery, planning to use it as evidence. She tells Pierce, who immediately panics. Selma calms him down and promises she'll get the bullet back. Their solution? Book Woody into the priciest hotel suite and send in 2 attractive female masseuses. Later that night, one of them quietly hands Selma the bullet. When Woody comes downstairs, they have a local female cop bust him for carrying a concealed weapon. Woody ends up at the police station, probably still wondering where the massage went wrong. Meanwhile, down at the police station, Woody explains why he's there. The local cop, played by Naomi Harris, decides that helping him could be a career booster, so they form an unlikely partnership. Pierce, unable to resist the allure of the 3rd diamond, completing the Napoleon set, sneaks aboard the cruise ship to case the security. He studies the exhibit room, laser alarms, and guards. During this, he's spotted by Woody, who continues to tail him. Local tycoon and gangster Don learns of Pierce's thieving expertise through his bodyguard. Don's men invite Pierce for a ride, where Don offers him perks like exclusive island access in exchange for stealing the diamond for him. Don runs a seemingly legitimate humanitarian business, but is involved in shady dealings. Pierce pretends to agree, but plans to keep the diamond for himself. Next night, Pierce sneaks aboard, snags copies of the blueprints, and is about to make his getaway when the captain is alerted to an intruder. Woody and Naomi rush in to catch him, but Woody accidentally blocks Naomi, and Pierce slips away. When he gets home, Selma asks if he was on the ship. Pierce puts on his best innocent face and claims he was home all night working on those vows. Pierce delivers the blueprints to Don, pointing out exactly which lines to cut to kill the ship's cameras. Don then does what crime bosses do best, cuts Pierce out of the deal entirely. Pierce gets a call from their usual bar. Apparently some drunk guy is loudly shouting his name like it's open mic night. He shows up to find Woody completely hammered. With the bartender's help, Pierce hauls him back to his room and even tucks him in. When Pierce gets home, Selma confronts him. She's peeked at his notebook and discovered not a single wedding vow, unless you count doodles. Furious, she kicks him out. With nowhere else to go, Pierce heads to Woody's suite, After all, Woody's the one footing the bill. They end up awkwardly sharing the bed, like the world's weirdest buddy cop sitcom. The next morning, those same FBI agents from earlier stroll in with Naomi and another local cop, who just happens to be Naomi's ex-husband. The bombshell drops. Woody's on leave from the FBI, and there's no official operation. Naomi's furious, thinking Woody only used her. Trying to repair the damage, Pierce and Woody each volunteer to talk to the other's woman. Against all odds, it works. Soon, everyone's on a scuba diving trip, supposedly searching for treasure. Underwater, Pierce quietly slips away, replaced by another diver wearing his gear. The rest of the group swims on, unaware, while Pierce makes a beeline for the cruise ship. Meanwhile, Don's associate attempts the heist using Pierce's fake plan, but is quickly caught by security. This creates the perfect distraction. Meanwhile, above the display, Pierce lowers himself in and claims the prize. By the time the crew notices the diamond is gone, he's already in the wind. Back in the water, Selma begins to piece together what's happening. Woody moves to grab the decoy diver, who turns out to be the friendly bartender from earlier, but Selma subtly messes with his oxygen, buying Pierce time. Pierce slips back into the group. Mission accomplished. Once they're back on land, news spreads fast. The diamond's been stolen. Everyone knows Pierce is behind it, even if no one can prove it. Woody and Naomi walk away together, while Selma announces she's leaving Pierce. Looks like retirement just got complicated. Back at the house, Pierce and Selma walk in to find Don waiting with a gun. Never a good housewarming gesture. He's ready to pull the trigger when Woody and Naomi burst in and shoot him first. The police quickly decide Don must have been the diamond thief tying up loose ends. Pierce admits Don approached him about the heist, but swears he had nothing to do with it. Woody isn't buying it, but simply walks away. Selma packs her things and leaves, while Pierce wanders off to the bar to drown his sorrows. There, Woody is waiting with a smug confession. He'd been playing Pierce all along. That drunken night, totally faked. He tailed Pierce, learned where the diamond would be hidden, and now he's the one holding it. Woody's convinced he's finally beaten Pierce at his own game. The next day, Selma's at the airport ready to leave for good. Pierce catches her just in time, delivering heartfelt vows and a promise that this time, he's truly retired. She's not sure if she believes him, but it's a good speech. Cut to the next day. Woody's riding in a limo, ready to sell the diamond. Suddenly, the doors lock and the car drives off on its own. We see Pierce holding a remote control, wearing that satisfied smirk. He promises, just like every thief in every movie, that this will be the last time.